was a kid, I grew up along the banks of this small creek. It's called the Little Broken Straw. The draw of nature has always beckoned me. Located in northwestern Pennsylvania, the Little Broken Straw feeds into the Big Broken Straw, which is a tributary of the Allegheny River. The Allegheny flows southward towards Pittsburgh, where it meets the Monongahela, and together they form the mighty Ohio. The closest city in the area is Warren, Pennsylvania. It's located at the convergence of the Conowongo Creek and the Allegheny River. These images were shot from Washington Park, overlooking the city from high over the valley. Just upstream a few miles is the Kinzua Dam. Construction on the Kinzua Dam started in the 1960s. There was a lot of controversy surrounding this, but that is a story for another time. The dam creates the Allegheny Reservoir, which is actually located within the Allegheny National Forest. Just around the bend from the dam, there's an area called Bent Run Falls. It's a small creek that comes down the steep hillside, forms a few waterfalls and some small cascades. It's a very beautiful area. There were many mornings when the fog was thick, especially along the waterways and wetlands. There are a lot of small farms in the area, a lot of them well over 100 years old. This area boasts a wide variety of species. There are red squirrel, black squirrel, gray squirrel, eastern chipmunks, rabbit, raccoon, red fox, gray fox, coyote, mink, muskrat, beaver, skunk, porcupine, black bear, and of course, white-tailed deer. Growing up along this creek and the surrounding forest was fantastic, especially for an outdoorsman like myself. very early age, my father took me along on his trap line. He introduced me to animal tracking and reading the signs of the forest. There's a plethora of information that can be found. The forest itself is like an open book if you know how to read it. Attention to detail is the key when you're in a forest. There are signs everywhere. You just have to pay attention. We fished in the spring and summer. We hunted in the fall and winter. For me, like a lot of people, spending time in the forest is rejuvenating. The eastern chipmunk tends to live a solitary life, with the exception during mating season. They transport their food in their cheeks. They are a lot of fun to observe. I've heard some people say that they enjoy the silence of the forest, but in all honesty, the forest is rarely silent. The true silence comes from within yourself when you are in the forest. The silence is within you when you become in tune with the rhythms of the forest. As the first snow of the year blankets the forest, the rhythms begin to change. Everything is frozen. Food is a little more difficult to find. The behavior of the animals has to adjust. I'd settled in a few yards off of a game trail. I was facing to the west, looking down an old logging road. After a while, I had a feeling. I looked to the south, and here he was. This large whitetail buck was standing there, staring at me. He obviously wasn't happy that I was there. I sat there for about 30 seconds before I even moved. Slowly, I reached up and turned the camera toward him. I tried not to move very much at all. I left this area shortly after my 20th birthday when I enlisted in the military. Now I travel all over the country and hunt with a camera. Those who know me will attest to my love of the wild and my reverence for nature. And it is here, along the banks of the Little Broken Straw, where it began. Cultivating awareness and respect for nature is extremely important. Please like, subscribe, and share. As always, thank you for watching.